This is a different kind of video, okay? A couple of weeks ago, we talked about different sort of income streams that people can do, through unconventional means. And one thing that I've seen pop up a couple of times is this whole thing of doing return pallets from Amazon, right? Because the way that they do it, no, this isn't broken or defective gear, and sure, you might get some of that, okay? But the amount of returns that Amazon, I'm talking the online retailer, okay, that they receive, they just don't have the time. They don't really think of it as any sort of a viable endeavor to go through all of their returns. So they package it up and then they just resell it to people in the know. I think that this is a pretty lucrative gig if you have the space for it, okay? Because the way that she can do this, and I don't know what she has here, okay? I bought an Amazon return pallet for $473, and here are the 215 things that she got, okay? So that's what, a little better than $2 and change per item that she got? Now just think of this, okay? Some of the things are going to be broken, right? So let's just go ahead and, even if it's $5 per item, you just go ahead and return to Amazon with what you have there. You just post it up. It's literally free money as long as you have a little bit of space to go through everything. You can use the same boxes that everything was packaged in to begin with, and then you can start making a killing on this stuff. It's simple work, okay? It's very little effort, and it's just capitalizing on a market that not too many people are aware of. YouTube sensation Mia Maples. I have no idea who this girl is. She's cute. I'd rather get with the dog. Just kidding. Just kidding. Funny story about that. No, anyways. No, I'm just kidding. She's really, really cute, I guess. Offered her 3.3 million subscribers a front row seat to unbox her very own Amazon return pallet. Yeah, and even still, okay, even if she didn't have anything that she could resell off of the pallet here, she still made a YouTube video that had, 3.3 million views, and depending on her CPM, she probably made non-aggressive 5 digits on that video. So again, this is just, it's free money that's out there. But yes, she unboxed the Amazon return pallet she recently ordered, which set her back a whopping $473. That's not that much. That's really not that much. Return pallets are huge boxes of items that have been returned by customers for reasons unknown. They are sold at hugely discounted prices by the pallet load. When buying return pallets, there's no guarantee that the products will be in working condition, so that's also her. Yeah, so it's always a risk. Yeah, of course. Oh, you can do this in Canada. Oh, good to know. I might dabble in it. This is just, it's easy money. Easy money. Despite the risk factors, Maples, who hails from Canada, what part of Canada? Because that's also very important, okay? Bit the bullet and placed the order. Yeah, again, okay, a YouTuber who boasts more than 481,000 Instagram followers. That's a weird aside, okay? She's a YouTuber, but then you tout the numbers that she has on Instagram. Like, I've never heard of this girl before. I wish her nothing but the best. Documented the whole process in a 35-minute video shared on her account titled, I bought a pallet of Amazon returns, 215 items. Yeah, it sounds like it. I'd imagine that the thumbnail is probably some variation of probably an explosion or, I don't know, yellow lettering above her head or something like that, because they're all the same. Says the guy who has the same template for both of his channels. But anyways, when I say, at least I don't have the mouth open, shocked face, okay? Coming soon, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll update it. Who knows? When I say I was excited by this, I was very excited. How excited was she? She said in the clip before revealing that she bought home furniture pallet containing a whopping 215 items from Restock Canada. Okay, that's very, very interesting. A home furniture pallet, so you can get specific things? Okay. I would imagine, like, what are the most common, I don't know specifically, because that would be another point of research, okay? Depending on the type of stuff that you get, okay, what's the most common reason that people are returning these items? And especially, like, I can think of a couple of reasons for home furniture. Like, it's just too big, it was ugly, okay, it could be dented, it could be dinged up, but then again, you could still sell that at a discounted price as well, okay? Because, yeah, there's a lamp or something like that, okay? Just imagine that it's like a bookshelf or something like that, and it's dented on one side or whatever. All you need to do is just put it like that, and somebody can buy it and push that side against the wall, and nobody's any of the wiser. And the person who bought it off of this restock pallet, who just rewrapped it up and then sent it back out, paid what, $5 for this, and then just resold it for, even if it's $100 shelf, and then you just mark it up to $75, $50, whatever you want, you're 10xing your money. It's like I said, it's easy stuff right here. Just if you have the space and you have the time to go through this. When I say, oh yes, right, we already went through all that stuff. I want to see what you actually got. Yeah, no, see, exactly, that's what you expected. Except for it's a full body shot. Her mouth is still open. Oh, a red arrow. Damn it, I had yellow lettering. I was close. Okay. Shoppers of the U.S. can similarly order return pallets through reputable liquidation companies such as Quick Lots and Bulk with a Q, interesting, which sells tons of return pallets from various companies. Returns can be for any reason. You probably returned something at some point in your life. Yeah, exactly. I've bought probably like a phone case. That's the thing that immediately comes to mind. I just bought it for the wrong version of my phone. Nothing wrong with it or anything like that. I was just stupid and didn't know what model my phone is. It's old and I don't really care to upgrade it because how far has phone technology really gone, if we're being completely honest, over the past 5 years? Okay, what really is the difference between a 10 and a 12 megapixel camera? Okay, like I don't really care that much. Or I bought some sticks of RAM for a computer and I didn't realize I wasn't looking that hard enough. Okay, and it was for a laptop instead of for a desktop. I know, stupid me, but I just returned it and I got my money back. Okay, I really wasn't down that hard. But the past couple of things that I've had to return, nothing, I don't think anything specifically has been broken or malformed or anything like that. So I'm sure somebody probably got that on a pallet and there was nothing wrong with it. Okay, and then they have the description and everything inside the box, because I'm sure everybody's probably done an Amazon return at one point or another. So I'm just illustrating this for nobody. You got to put in your return slip in there, and I think it tells you what the reason for your return is. So yeah, if you get an electronics return pallet, there you go. You might get some stuff that's a dud, you might get some stuff that's broken. That's why I think probably the safest option might be the home department. Okay, like that seems pretty cut and dry, pretty straightforward. Like you can see it. Obviously, yeah, it looks like she got a box full of plateware, and yeah, one of the plates is broken. But again, you're still up 2 bowls, 2 tea, or I'm sorry, it looks like 3 tea plates, 3 dinner plates. There might even be more stuff in there as well. And you can sell those, what, individually or as packages. Here's a couple of bowls. Anyways, yeah, no, you're still going to make more money than what you spent on every individual piece. Just saying. Returns can be for any reason. You probably return something at your life at some point. You do run the risk of buying an entire return box of broken items, so it's a risky game we play today. But again, you get that much stuff for that little price, you're going to find something. And even in the thumbnail right there, you got a bunch of stock boxes, storage tubs up top. As long as the lips aren't broken, you can sell those, because like everywhere around here, any box that size, like you take a look at the size of those are like, those would go for $10 to $20. So even if you just hawk them out of your garage for $5, you're already up. Maple said the pallet was delivered just 6 days after she ordered it. Wow, good turnaround, or you must be just close to a distribution center. Yes, I might grab a few things here and there, and what I want to keep, but the majority of items will be donated to charities. Yeah, again, she just did it for a YouTube channel, but this is also a pretty legitimate way of turning a buck, because there's always that thing. Who was I listening to who said that when they were really hard up for cash and they were struggling, they would go on Craigslist or Backpages or just, the free periodicals that are out there, where you just had come pick up my free couch or mattress or anything like that, put a little elbow grease into it, clean it up a little bit, and then end up turning around and selling the mattress for $50, or turning a huge profit on a couch or a chair, whatever's out there, doing a little bit of handyman stuff. It's like, oh, the chair and the arms falling off or something like that. You put a couple of nails in it or whatever. You spin it out if it's not in too bad a shape. All you're down is your gas money, and you're just up because somebody just wants to get rid of some stuff. And you see that a lot more now than you have, okay? Like, Obviously, I can only speak for Grand Prairie, but I don't know if this is more common out there for other people as well. Like, do you see more people just putting stuff out at the side of the road with a free sign on it? Like, I'm seeing that a lot more than even just during the summertime, like a garage sale. It's just weird and odd. And if you're feeling a little entrepreneurial, you could take some of that stuff. Most of the stuff that's on the side of the road that's for free isn't really worth it, but I've seen desks, a dresser, a mattress as well. All of that stuff is easy, $200-300 if you just lump it all together, throw it in the back of a truck, and then you just do a little bit of rehab or something like that. Just post it back on the same site that you've seen it on anyways. Somebody's giving away a free mattress, you just flip it over to the clean side, you take a screenshot, you take a picture of it, and you just post it back up there. $50 for a mattress. So it's something, it's a weird phenomenon. Okay, I've heard this before. Don't quote me on this as well. Another tangent, obviously. But people at garage sales, right? People who price their own items. Okay, if something is priced too low, intrinsically you're going to think that there's something wrong or something defective with it. And then even if it's something that you want, you're going to put it down or you're going to have questions. But if you have something that seems priced appropriately or discounted enough where it's not going to raise any suspicion, like let's say I got this mouse here. Okay, the mouse when I bought it was, I think it was like $100 mouse or something like that. So if I had it in box out there and I had it priced at $20, people are going to have some questions for it. But if I have it in box completely and everything's in there and it's $80, people are going to be like, oh, I think that's like $100 at the store. It's for $80. That's a good price. Never going to find that on sale at that price. So yeah, you just take it right then. That's the type of pricing you have to think about in order to have motivated buyers out there. Anyways, let's get back to this. After unboxing the pallet, Maples was shocked to discover just how many items she received for the amount paid. Shoe racks, drying racks, water bottles, Tupperware sets, photo frames, lunch bags were all included in the package. Wow, water bottles and lunch bags this time of year and shoe racks as well? That's easy money as long as they aren't completely destroyed. She received a fondue set, can opener, and weighing scales. All of those are just evergreen items that you can just spin around for. You just repost them on Amazon, $2, $3, $5 per. Like, it's nothing. It's nothing. Her bathroom was also in for a treat as the YouTuber unboxed a shower caddy, toilet seats, toilet brush, and towels. Those shower caddies, I think they're fairly expensive too. Like, I think at Costco they have one. I'm not interested in all that stuff because all I have is a shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. Like, again, like I'm a man. It's pretty simple stuff and anything. But one of those shower caddies, like, I wouldn't be surprised if they run like $50 to $75. And again, she paid $473 for this entire pallet, and if there's nothing wrong with it, like if it was bigger than I expected, and then I just returned it and I just got my money back, and then Amazon's like, I'm not going through all this nonsense to just put it back on the shelf in order for somebody to just buy it again. I'll just wholesale it, write it off, and then just business expense it. I'm sure that's probably some sort of accounting trick that they spin in order to justify this. The amount of time it takes to put everything back and sort through all of this stuff doesn't make proper economic sense. So, this is for other people's benefit. Also included were blankets, napkins, curtains, 6 rugs, as well as an overwhelming amount of lighting fixtures. Yeah, man, as long as none of those are in terrible conditions. Again, easy money, easy money. After a lot of trial and error, the influencer said about 10 to 20% of the items didn't work. 10 to 20% of the items. So what would that be? 20 to 40 of the 200 plus items. Come on, guys. Come on. After doing the math, she worked it out to an average cost per item of, $2.60. Yeah, exactly. And then you just take out the little bit of stuff that doesn't work. That's just absolute trash. You just throw it out with the pallet and the plastic wrap that's on top of it. And you're not down anything. We won't be trying our hand at selling stuff or testing everything and throwing away the broken stuff. Yeah, no, exactly. So yeah, man, just do the math on this. $2.60. And she was getting things like blankets, rugs, shower caddies, lighting fixtures. When was the last time that you bought a blanket for $2.60 that wasn't on a street corner, formerly owned by a homeless person who might have died on it and then used it to wipe their arse? You cannot find things like that. Just run simple math. if you have the space for it, if you have the time to go through it, reselling is a very lucrative, very easy job to do. And like I stated before when we were doing some of that finance stuff, I want to start breaking into this sphere, okay? Not necessarily reselling all that stuff or anything like that, but just giving people opportunity and ideas to make more money for themselves, because a more complete person involves having more financial freedom. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.